I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I wasn't going to review Cyberpunk. Like, I'm going to be dead ass honest with you guys. I've had so many game saves from my PC, my Xbox, all my game saves that I've put at least 20, 30 fucking hours into just get deleted. I'm talking about I had multiple characters on multiple areas of different things. Like, one was a melee build, one was a pistol build, one was like like a fisticuffs one. It just, my saves just kept getting deleted and getting corrupted and stuff. And I'm gonna be completely honest, when that was happening, I just gave the fuck up. And come to later find out, it was actually it was actually a little, I don't know, a bug, I guess, or maybe a function they decided to put into the game, that if you craft too many fucking items and it goes over 8 megabytes, that your game will actually be corrupted and you cannot load it anymore. So fucking tell me something, Project CD Red. What the fuck is the point of crafting then? Like, honestly too, if your fucking inventory gets too full too, your fucking game will start to lag and everything. Hell, it still happens to this fucking day too. But with the crafting system, the crafting system needs a fucking update or something. Like, holy hell, that shit's bad. Like, oh, like you can't even use one item like a consumable. Like, say, like if you were gonna drink some liquor and stuff, and you were gonna do it, the game fucking freezes. I don't understand why the game freezes. It takes fucking forever just to get it moving. It makes no fucking sense at all. And what doesn't make any sense at all is, how did any of this fucking shit get past the fucking, the Q&A team? Seriously, who the fuck said, like, oh, this is ready to fucking go? Its higher management is the one who allowed this to fucking go on unhinged and shit. Don't get me wrong, I love Cyberpunk, guys, I do, and I was dying to do like a let's play and a review of it and just do all of that. But when the game released and I started playing it, I lost hours upon hours of fucking gameplay. I got demotivated. I didn't want to do it anymore. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go play something else. I don't want to bother. Even with the patch updates, it's slowly getting better, but there's more fucking bugs within this game. They just come out of nowhere. And I should have like maybe some gameplay going right now, or the bugs, like a couple of screenshots of what happened with my game. I just today, February fucking 4th, just finished the fucking game at 55 hours, where I was trying to go around town, complete all the side missions, gigs, and everything about that. The game has crashed on me at least 11 fucking times. Has glitched missions at least 5 times. Dialogue has clipped over itself. No matter, I don't know how many times it has. I can't recall. The cops have been called. Well, not called, but like spawned in, and has disappeared more times than I can count. Enemies are so damn uninteresting in this game. I could just stand there and shoot my gun at them. Just squeezing the trigger, just pew, 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 pew. There's so many things wrong with this game, like the driving system too. When you try to drive a car in this game, it's so damn stiff. And I've got one of the best cars, like Articuno or something like that. Something like, it's one of these futuristic looking good cars. Speaking about futuristic with the cars too, why is there fucking flying cars in this game? Like, seriously though, like at the beginning of the fucking game, you go to this mission area, you find this lady that's been, kidnapped, and she's being harvested and shit. And then the, special task force comes and takes her away from you. And they got a floating car right there and shit. So why don't we have flying cars too? Everything's like driven on the ground now, except for these flying cars. It's not only that, like, I've seen some other flying cars too. I'm just sitting here with this decision like, are you fucking kidding me? What's the point? None of this makes sense. Yeah, especially the fucking warrant system and shit. Fucking, it's boring as shit. It's nothing interesting. Nothing like GTA. At least GTA has the fucking functions in it to make it seem like it's real and shit. Oh my god, don't even get me started on the AIs too. You wanna talk about AIs that are so fucking brain dead that they can't even fight or whatever. Like, for example, say like if I was in a gunfight, right? Shooting people, shooting the enemies. I turn around, everybody's like ducking down, like, oh god, he's gonna shoot. None of them like decide to run away, try to get away from the gunfire, or maybe one of them pulls out a gun themselves and starts shooting at me to stop me from doing that. And man, even speaking about the AIs too, like this game was supposed to be about like this futuristic area where it's like this big gangsters going against each other, like the Voodoo Boys, everything else, and like nothing happens there. Nothing interesting, at least. Fucking Voodoo Boys kind of fucking suck ass. You know, like for I remember when we got the what was it, to go meet Alt and stuff within the system. The story started to pick up a little bit around the Voodoo Boys, and it got very interesting. But then I can't find any other missions to deal with the Voodoo Boys or anything like that. So the game feels fucking hollow and like nothing's there. It's just boring. Speaking about boring too, fuck, the combat, man, is sure, I mean, you got some cool weapons and shit, but it's just you're flinging it back and forth and you're holding it down. It's just, the combat is so stiff and boring. It's just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this is supposed to be part of your foundation of your game where you're supposed to do melee and shit. Just none of it makes sense. But at least some of the good parts is some with the characters, though. Pan Am, I love her. I really do. She's the waifu of Cyberpunk. Don't at me. Just, I don't understand these decisions they made. And the decision that they said, well, you know what? The game's in perfect stable. Let's send it out. I'll tell you why they sent it out, though, too. And you can look this up for yourself. I'm going to bet you anything. It was because of the money. Because of the fucking money. They needed to get their fucking quarter in and appease their over fucking lords. I'm sorry to say this, too. That's some shit that pisses me off to no fucking ends. Project CD Red. That is some bullshit you pulled on us that EA, Ubisoft, and these other motherfuckers would do to us in a heartbeat. They would not give two flying fucks if they did that to us. Nah. I had expected more out of you, CD Projekt Red. You guys were talking the biggest fucking game ever. Saying like, oh, it's an open world and stuff. We're going to have so much vehicle customization and everything. What the fuck? You can't customize your vehicle. The only fucking thing you can really customize is your character that one time. And that's really fucking it. What the fuck? Yeah, speaking about customization too. Yeah, the beginning part where the customization is so fucking cool. But then when we get out to the fucking world where you're promoting some of these customizations, where the fuck is the barber shop, the tattoo parlor? What about grabbing food too? Like we can eat there and like sit there and eat with other people too. By God, oh my God, speak about that type of shit. I am so disappointed into that we don't have like a romance system with our characters. No, seriously. Why can I not like say like, hey, Pan Am, let's go out and go have a date. You know, I'll go take you out to a restaurant where you like to go to the, what was it, 7th Street Teriyaki or something like that. I can't remember it because it's such a blur. But it's just like, what was the point of putting all that shit in? CD, what was the point? You guys needed to at least delay this game to at least 2-3 years at least. And I understand there was some freaking brain-dead mongoloids that were screaming, release the game, release the game. No, release the game when it's ready. This game was not ready. Hey, hell, it's still not even ready. I would not even suggest to buy this game for 20 fucking bucks. Or even the $20 bin at freaking Walmart. If anything, if you are curious about this game, go to Gamefly.com. Go rent it. $15 a month. You could go try this game out for yourself and see what I'm talking about. Just go rent it. I'd suggest not to spend a single dime. Not until they get this fucking game fixed. Probably the best thing that did come out of this game were the fucking memes. I'm actually going to put some up because they're actually fucking hilarious and makes the game more enjoyable when you play it. But, you know, here's some clips.
If I need your body, I'll fucking... Dick. Why do you come... Welcome. In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught. In Night City, you can become...
Like I said before, I do love this game, guys. I had so much plans to do with it, like do Let's Plays, multiple playthroughs and stuff, doing different things, but just after all what's happened and stuff, I just don't want to associate myself with CD Projekt Red anymore. Like you guys have seriously disappointed me that badly to the point every time I'm going to see your name now, I'm going to associate you with Activision, Ubisoft, EA. Do you really want to be associated with these people? Do you guys like care about your fan base at all? In that little video that you guys did post a while back where you're apologizing, we're sorry. You're full of shit. You really are full of shit. That's some fucking EA bullshit that would be pulled right there. It's just, I love The Witcher. I love what you guys do with your games and stuff and what you guys were, you know, essentially promoting and stuff. But actions speak louder than words, guys. And I truly do mean that.
Empty hearts and neon lights.